It's absolute that police officers know the law like the back of their hand. After all, they are the one who enforces it. But when a cop ends up arguing with a law professor, he is sure to be outsmarted by the lawyer. The same happened in Pennsylvania when a cop tried to pull down a law professor from his car.
Hey,
do you have a driver's license, please, insurance and registration?
I sure do.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you pulled me over?
Yes, there is. You ran a red light when you were at University and Rural, and then you made an improper turn right here. When you cut the car off, that was the lane number L2. Do you have a driver's license, please?
I do, but it's in here. You're not going to be scared if I reach it, are you?
Do you have any weapons?
Well, I don't answer any questions, but you can clearly see inside of my vehicle, I have camera equipment. I'm a TV producer.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license, please?
I do.
Could you grab it for me, please?
But I did a U-turn where the road was closed. I just want you to notice that.
All right. Could you give me your driver's license, please?
I can, but I got to reach in here, and I don't want you to be scared.
Just give me your driver's license.
This is the Mullen Commission. I teach constitutional law.
Okay.
And you guys are just tyrants. Like, I'm not usually this close to someone who's just so dangerous that carries a gun around pulling people over, demanding things. It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous the way you guys behave, and you wonder why people don't like you. I mean, look how you're behaving. You didn't see the road was closed back there?
I'm just asking for your
But
identification.
you didn't see the road was closed. It was plain as day the road was closed. You didn't see that?
I need your driver's license, your insurance, registration, please.
Listen, you can be short all you want, but I don't exactly drive around with my identification showing for people to see it. I mean, I can't believe you even pulled me over, to be honest. You could clearly see that road was closed. You didn't see the road was closed?
I saw, but I also saw that you were stopped at a red light, and you turned left at a red light, and then I also saw right here, you turned left in lane number L1 and straight into lane number 2 and cut off the other vehicle that was in
I didn't cut off any vehicles, officer. Don't make things up.
All right,
I got a camera in here, so don't say things that aren't true. I didn't.
When the professor requested for his business card, Cal the cop simply ignored him and went after having an extremely difficult time.
Let's see if it's in there. Let me just take a look and see. Oh, it's on the other side. Let me get my
on the passenger side?
I can get it. I don't need you. I don't need your help. You can. I'm not a criminal, so get the fuck off of me, brother.
I'm gonna have you wait in your car.
No, I'm gonna grab my registration like you asked me to do.
Sir, I'm gonna have you wait in your car.
You're not giving me a lawful order. I teach constitutional law. Be very careful what you do.
Okay, this is.
Be very careful. I'm going. You're not
for
officer safety.
This is
Under
for
Terry
my
versus
safety.
Ohio. I'm Pennsylvania versus Mims right now. I'm outside of my car. The 1978 holding. Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm allowed to go over and get my registration as he asked me to do. Stop demanding. Look what he's doing. He's demanding me around.
Yes.
This is not a lawful order.
I'm directing you back into your vehicle.
No, because I said don't tell me what. You cannot demand that I do unlawful orders. I teach constitutional law. Be very careful, officer.
Okay.
You don't think that it'll affect you, but by about the second year, when I get into your jacket and you get a complaint on your jacket, and then you get demoted from overtime, and then that affects your pension.
Get your hand out of my face.
My hand's not in your face. I'm having a discussion like a regular. Now you're touching me. Get your fucking hands off me.
You moved into me. I was standing right here.
Look, who's walking up and doing what to who?
I'm not moving at all.
I'm not under arrest. And since I'm clearly going to identify I don't have any weapons, now he can't Terry stop me. Do you see the difference? If he didn't know I didn't have weapons, then he could handcuff me. But because now if he does handcuff me, he's working outside of the color of law. And that's U.S. Code 18, Section 242. You can't let tyrants like this push you around. He literally was physically touching me, when if he didn't have that badge and gun, he would never do that to me. Ever. Because he knows better. He knows what would happen. Don't you? Without that badge and gun, we both know what would happen. You're the beta male. I'm the alpha male. And you know that. And you're scared. And you know you are. That's why you have your hand on your gun. Because you're scared. Look. He's scared, as he should be. Because a real man faced me man to man. Not without the badge and gun, you see. He put his hands on me and physically touched me because he's working inside of the color of law. Now, if he puts me in handcuffs after I showed him that I don't have a weapon, that's an illegal detainment, which means I could sue his ass personally. He no longer has qualified immunity. But see, he's a Neanderthal. He doesn't have any other skill sets. So you guys can see I'm showing the coward. There's the 1977 holdings of Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Now see, what the coward here is trying to do is he wants to Terry stop me and put his hands on me. But what he doesn't understand is that Pennsylvania versus Mims has a very explicit statute. The officer has to believe that I'm armed and dangerous before he can jerk me out of my car or detain me with handcuffs. So show me what my camera gear in my backpack here, what would make you assume that I'm armed and dangerous? And why are you up on me, right? It's like, this is the way American police treat American citizens. It's completely uncalled for. And they pulled me over because there was a road down there that That was
your citation. You have to take it by the.
What's my citation for?
17th of January for red light violation, improper turn. The back of the citation.
You couldn't see the road was closed
Have a
back
good night,
there?
sir.
Oh, go to hell, dude. You guys are both authoritarian. Oh, can I walk over here now? Are you still scared, copper? Are you still scared? Are you still scared? Are you still scared? Yeah, coward. See you next.
Up next, two young women were protesting peacefully against the pigeon shooting club when Sergeant Joseph Blakely was summoned along with his compatriot. Unfortunately for both of them, one of them was a lawyer who made sure to remind the sheriff about the laws.
What's your name and badge number?
Are you videotaping license plates?
I'm going to tell you right now, okay? If you come out here and you even tell me I can't record something from a public easement, I'm going to hold you liable under Chapter 21, Title 42, United States Code, Section 1983 and 1985 for conspiracy. You're dismissed.
I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Pretty sure I just asked you a question.
No more questions. I don't answer questions.
All I'm asking.
I want an attorney present. I want an attorney present for any questions that you have.
All I'm asking is you don't cause a disturbance to the people, okay?
I don't care what you're asking. You're dismissed.
I do need you to provide me information.
I'm not going to give you ID. What crime do you suspect me of?
There is no crime.
Okay, so in Florida, if there is no crime, then I do not have to identify myself. Go f*** yourself. I'm not going to ID. I totally 100,000% refuse. I have not committed a crime. You cannot articulate a crime. You just said it in front of 27 people that I didn't commit a crime. If I have not committed a crime, then I do not need to ID. I am not going to give you my ID. You have 3 deep right now, which is an intimidation against my rights. It is an intimidation against my rights. 42 U.S.C. Section 1983 for violation of 1st and 14th, Article 5 under the 14th Amendment, civil rights. You guys want to play games? I'm telling you right now, I can pro say this. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. I don't want to talk to you. Get the hell away from me. Well, I'm not going to give you ID.
Okay, you're going to listen to me now.
No, I'm not going to listen to you right now. I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say. So you can say whatever you want, but you're on... I know I'm fine to be here and do what I'm doing, and I'm not going to ID to you, and I don't really care what you have to say. I'm going to talk over you because what you have to say is really unimportant to me. So I'm going to continue to talk over you. What you're saying is a waste of time. I can't even understand you, so just piss off and get lost. I don't really care what you have to say. Get lost. I don't care what you have to say. Get lost.
Moving on, civil rights attorney Emmanuel Olawale was putting trash in a dumpster outside his office when these two cops came on the scene and tried to racially profile him. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah, if you don't mind, can we see your ID? That's a slick business card.
Yep.
All right. I'll give it to him. You can keep doing what you're doing. We're just... Again, we're kind of concerned, seeing somebody dump a bunch of stuff there. So, all right.
Just don't run it. Don't run my ID. Don't run your ID. You have no reason to.
Well, we're going to at least mark it down. We're going to take down your information.
Nope. I'm on my property. Put in trash in mine.
Okay, this is not just your property. It's several people's property.
I understand.
Okay.
But I'm not violating any law. So
No one said that you were violating any law.
No. Don't run my ID. I'm a lawyer. I know my rights.
Okay.
I'm not violating any law. I'm on my property. There's no suspicion. No one called anybody. So don't run my ID. I only identify myself so that this won't escalate.
That's fine, but we can still mark down who we're out with, and so that's what we're going to do.
No, don't turn this into an issue.
Sir, you are turning this into an issue. We're just simply marking down who we're out with.
Yeah.
So he's just going to write it down on a piece of paper.
Just your name.
Why?
Because, sir, we are out with you because we were concerned that you were illegally dumping.
But you've already discovered it. Do you want me to show you my office?
I understand that you're here, but I don't know if this dumpster belongs to you or somebody else in the
It
complex.
belongs to me.
To you and you alone.
Yes.
Can you prove that that dumpster belongs to you and you alone?
This dumpster belongs to the property.
Okay,
and
that's
I'm dumping my stuff in there.
That's my point, though. Is that if it's also other units?
So what? It belongs to everybody. We're paying for
Okay.
it. It doesn't really matter if it belongs to all the unit.
That's fine.
Just give me back my ID. Thank you. Yeah, I understand you came to check, but trying to run my ID to find anything, no, that's illegal.
That is not illegal. But okay, you can finish stumping if you like.